Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. If you're watching this along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of April 29th to May 5th. So let's dive into it and see what's going to take place for you in this week ahead. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot to get some specifics about this week and what will happen for you. So let's dive into it and see what comes out. First card out for you is the 9 of Water. Okay, so this is actually showing pretty good week overall so far. Heading into this week, there's this big focus on just making yourself happy. Some of you may be spending some more time with yourself. I'm seeing a question in your mind of like, do I spend time by myself or do I be social? I don't know why that question's coming up here because a lot of you guys, it's like, man, you just want to, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of just wanting to catch up on life by yourself, like cleaning your house and relaxing and maybe just doing whatever it is that you like to do, your hobbies, your projects, whatever. But on the other hand, you don't want to fall back into hermit mode where you're like not talking to anyone or going out, and there may be some interesting opportunities for you in the present moment that you're not really feeling like you have the energy to take up on, but another part of you has this like fear of missing out, or like, oh, what if I meet my soulmate while I'm there, or what if this happens, what if that happens? So I am seeing an interesting balance between those two things. Like, do I go out? Do I stay in? I don't know. So let's see how this plays out this week. We have the 5 of Fire in reverse. Okay, I think the reason why you may be feeling this urge to go within yourself and not really be around people is because you may have been dealing with some challenging people recently and you don't realize how energetically sensitive you are sometimes. And even just being around people who are going through bad mental health issues or who are freaking out, having narcissistic tendencies, or just moving backwards in life. That's the thing. It feels like you've been exposed to people who are sort of moving backwards in their life, like relapsing, having mental health crises, or just doing something that isn't really helping them move forward. And while you look at this person who may be a friend or a family member from an objective light, I also feel like you don't realize how it affects your energy and how you just need to recharge your batteries, you know? So that may be why you are debating like, should I go out and live my best social life or should I stay in? I think what you really need, Taurus, is a day where you like have the house or apartment or wherever you live to yourself and just like clean the place up and not really do any work, not do anything, I don't know, just don't do any work, you know, that's what I'm saying. You just need a day off to yourself. Does that make sense? Because sometimes you give yourself days off, but they're always with people or doing things like having to go to the dentist, having to go grocery shopping. When was the last time you had a day off and you were just by yourself? Like either just cleaning your house, doing your laundry, or even just relaxing, not having anything planned. I think something like that is very needed. I'm seeing visions of like energy cleansing, smoke cleansing, okay, sound cleansing. Your house may just need a really good cleanse is what I'm seeing. Same with your energy, your car, or whatever. So make sure you schedule a day like that in this week if you can. All right. We have the 10 of Water coming out in reverse. See, this is what I'm saying. There's some difficulties and some personal connections you have going on. It feels very mental health related. It feels like other people, not you, are moving backwards. Like you see them devolving instead of evolving, you know? For example, someone you may have known who was like really awesome, looking for a beautiful relationship, super healthy minded, you may see them acting like a douchebag nowadays, like treating people like objects, or someone who you felt like was like saving their money up, getting their life in order, like they're having a mental health relapse or crisis taking place, and they're doing or saying things that feel very backwards moving, and you know that this is temporary. I'm getting like a not shocked feeling, like you're not shocked that this is happening. So it's not out of the blue, but yeah, you're just sort of wanting to have healthy, fulfilling relationships and connections. And I feel like a part of you may feel guilty because you're debating even like still keeping certain individuals at a high level in your life because of mental health issues that they have. And, you know, some of you guys won't even let yourself have that thought, I'm seeing. So very complicated stuff. Let's see. Second row of cards out. we have the 5 of air in reverse. Exactly, like, do I walk away from people when they're at their lowest? Because when they're at their lowest, I just feel drained. I feel tired. They're energetically affecting me. It's like you're desiring to be around people who are fun, who are healthy-minded, who are stable. There is nothing wrong with having that desire, okay? Absolutely nothing wrong. And while you can have compassion for people who may be going through their own issues, it's not your job to resolve them, and you certainly don't need to spend any set duration amount of time with anyone in your life, okay? If you're not getting joy or fulfillment from being around certain people, then you don't have to be around them. And, everyone goes through mental health issues from time to time, but there's a difference between having a loved one who you have a healthy relationship with going through a mental health issue and you want to be there for them. You want to talk to them. You'd feel left out if you weren't, versus just people who constantly keep making the same wrong choice over and over and over again. And it just drains on your energy a little bit, even when you have the healthy boundaries, even when you set up like energetic protective barriers. Sometimes just being in close association with someone can cause this drain of energy. Center of your spread is the Page of Fire. See, this is what you're kind of wanting more of in your life. I'm seeing people and situations that are fun. Like, they want to go out and do something fun. They feel comfortable to be around. There's a lot of chemistry there. It doesn't feel exhausting to go out and do stuff with them. This could also be talking about children in your life, nieces, nephews, your own children, and they may be very fun, and you may be thinking to yourself, okay, how can I give them a fun experience? Like, maybe we can go kayaking together, maybe we can go on like a camping trip, maybe we can go to an amusement park, maybe we can go, I don't know, you're just thinking of these different things, these different scenarios, and the things that you enjoyed as a kid, and you're like, how can I recapture this with these younger people? Or there could also be new individuals, new souls, kindred souls trying to enter your life at this time who are a little bit more fun and passionate, healthy-minded. And Spirit is saying, like, let go of the attachment that you may have to other people in your life who may constantly keep going back to some sort of issue. Okay, there could be arguing, anger, tension, just conflict in their life that you don't really want to be a part of. 6th card out, we have the Queen of Air in reverse. See, this is what I'm saying. By you establishing healthy boundaries and trying to remove yourself from these individuals' lives, like, you shouldn't have any guilt with it. For some of you, you may be walking away from establishing boundaries with someone who is very harsh, argumentative. Like, you have the 5 of Wands reverse and the 5 of Air in reverse. This is very argumentative, very harsh with their words. Not really thinking about their words before they say them, and not really caring about you and what's going on in your life. And if you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around someone because if you show that you're happy or succeeding in life in some way and you're afraid that that's going to trigger them, those just aren't good people to be around. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't care what their mental health issue is. Like, if they can't celebrate you and be happy for you, they're not someone you want in your life, because subconsciously you're always going to be around someone who actively hopes that you don't do better than them so that way they feel good about themselves. Like, law of attraction, that is a bad energy to be around, okay? All right. And that energy rubs off on you so subconsciously you don't even realize it. All right. Next, we have the Messenger of Water. Yeah, I'm seeing potential for new love here this week, actually. Yeah, this is a little birdie coming in saying, hey, emotional events may be going really well. Some of you are going on a date that's going to be really fun and successful. This date may involve either a body of water or drinking some sort of beverage, okay? So you could be going to like a really fancy cocktail bar. You could be just sitting near a pond or a lake, or it involves some sort of liquid for sure. Okay. Sorry, my mind just goes places sometimes. Successful date energy this week, Taurus. Definitely enjoy it if you are going on that. And I don't know, I just keep coming back to this energy of wanting to be around people who are optimistic, who are warm, who are fun. And I feel the collective, in addition to you, very heavily like sort of moving away from individuals where it's like everything is always a problem, everything is always negative. And I see you freeing yourself from highly argumentative individuals. I think the moral of this week is don't be afraid to release attachments you have to people from your past or people you have a long history with who don't really fulfill you entirely. Does that make sense? Because Spirit has new people coming in for you, new opportunities coming in for you, passion coming in for you. New passion, not just in relationships, but also when it comes to like passion projects and hobbies and success in your personal life. That's all coming in for you. Actually, we had the 3 of Fire come out as well. I forgot to mention it. This is the 8th card. And this literally shows like moving forward in life and achieving your dreams, being acknowledged for all the hard work that you do. And it's just one of those feelings that how do I put this? That feeling of being with someone, and this is going to sound so rude, being with someone who is so much better than the person you used to be attached to, and you're like, why was I ever like attached to them? You know what I mean? Like you could be so hooked on someone's energy for the longest time and they offer you nothing, and then it's like you meet someone new for a few weeks and their energy is fun, they're healthy minded, they're stable, they speak to you with respect, and like it's so overwhelmingly positive connecting with this person that you're like, what did I even see in that other person? Like honestly. Now Spirit is telling you of this feeling because I feel like this feeling is coming in for you at this time. It might not be in your life right now as you're watching this reading, but it's coming in for you. And I think it'll be very welcomed. I think this is something that you want. So Spirit is bringing that in, blessing you. So definitely go out and embrace this. Yeah, we have the Messenger of Earth in reverse. Some people don't change. This is coming out right underneath the Queen of Air in reverse and right underneath the 10 of Water in reverse. Some people don't change. They're changing too slowly for you, okay? So while someone you may have a long attachment and history with could very well be on the path of healing, it's not overnight healing. It's not rapid transformational healing. It is very, very slow. And Spirit is saying, you know what, like just free yourself energetically from this attachment, go out and have your best life, live your best life, have fun, enjoy life to the fullest. And it feels really, really good. Water energy is really good this week. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you may be connecting with someone like that. You don't have to though. Also fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have air, we have earth here too, but they came out in reverse, so I don't know, that could be some of the people you may be walking away from. But obviously these signs are just speculation, Listen to your intuition when it comes to who these people are talking, what these cards are talking about, who they're talking about. So I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there's certainly more to your week ahead than just this. Very loving energy. I can't get over it. New love, new passion, exciting people in your life, exciting new change in your life. It's something that your soul needs. You've been drained, you've been tired from dealing with sort of people who are just heavily going through their own issues. So to just be around people who have their stuff figured out already, for the most part. I mean, obviously we all still have shadows that are constantly unfolding. It's like refreshing, and being around someone you have a natural chemistry with, it's very refreshing. So yeah, watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.